Hello and welcome to Mission Alive. Welcome to Mission Alive in this time of pandemic, when we are all suffering so much from the limitations that are put on us from pandemic, from COVID-19. Many of us, all of us I suppose, have been struck by lockdown. We've just come out of 4 months of lockdown. So for those 4 months, I haven't been able to go and visit my sister, who lives in a lovely little villa with her husband. It's attached to a nursing home. So I know they've been looked over well, after well, they've been cared for. But there's just the loneliness. So every day I have called her on the phone. And for many weeks when I called her, I said, "Hello, my love, how are you?" "Oh, I am bored." "Haven't you got your puzzle books?" I would ask her. "Yes, but I've done those this morning." "Haven't you got the newspaper to read?" "Oh, already I've read it from cover to cover," she would say. And I would then try to make conversation. "I'm bored." That's what she'd say every morning. Then one morning I said to her, "When I look out my window, I see lovely green trees and they're moving." And she said, "Oh, I can see green trees too. I can see green trees out this side and I can see a little green tree out this side. I can see them moving." So after that, every time when I rang her, I said to her, "What are the trees doing?" And the trees were either moving, tearing in the wind. Or she'd say to me, "Oh, the wee trees are just dancing lightly." Or she'd say to me, "There's not a leaf moving on the trees. They are all so still. They're so still on this side, and my little tree on this side, it too is so still." Then she said to me one morning, very excited, "The gardener came today and he said to me, 'I'll pull out this weed.' This weed was my tree." I said to him, No, you cannot pull out my tree." He said, "But it's only a weed." She said, No, it's my tree. Leave it there." He said, "All right, I'll leave it there. It's growing in a pot." So she has her tree growing in a pot, just a weed for other people. But for her, my tree. She is finding beauty in the things around her. And that's what we all have to do in this time of pandemic, in this time of lockdown, in this time of limitations. When you go out, it's so hard to look at somebody. When you look at people, you look at their whole face. But when you go out now, all you can see are their eyes. And it's hard to look people straight in the eye. We can't see whether they're smiling. We can't see whether they're happy or sad. Sometimes their eyes tell us. I like looking at the babies because the babies' faces are opened, uncovered, and they can laugh at you. So in this time of pandemic, each one of us has to find our trees. Each one of us has to look around us and find what is good, what is beautiful. Not just the 4 brick walls that are around us. Not just the cupboards that are around us. Not just the windows that block out everything, but the windows that are eyes opening onto the world. Look out the windows and what can you see? Stand at the front door and what can you see? People passing, trees moving. What can you see? So in this time of pandemic, it's a special time for finding the positive in our life, for finding the beauty in our lives. And there is so much beauty in our life, in the people and in our surroundings. So wherever you are, look around you now. What can you see that makes you smile? What can you see that makes you say, I can see a tree. I can see children playing. I can see birds flying, like my sister. I can see my tree. Now remember, her tree is only a weed. So your tree doesn't have to be something beautiful. It can be something small. But make sure you look and see the good around you. In this time of pandemic, it is so important to be positive and not negative, to see the beauty, not the dullness, to be cheerful, not to be bored. Goodbye and God bless you, and I hope you are not bored for the coming week.